Hi, good evening. I'm Shane Jones with the Lime Sports World. Flow Century Brokers Deacons women are 1 point away from becoming double crown queens of the Goddard Enterprises Division 1 League Volleyball competition. Last night at the Wildy Gym, Deacons defeated defending champs Warren's Jaguars to move to 50 points. That's 1 point away from an unassailable lead.
Okay, so Warren's in orange taking on Deacons. Talia Lane finding the space. Lane with the serve now, too much for the libero. Warrens knew they needed to win to stay in title contention. They threw everything they had. But Deacons soon got their act together, powered through the middle. Check this out, call it a slice of luck if you want. Deacons came back to win the first set at 21. Second set action, and Deacons came out like they meant serious business. But Warrens had other plans. That's a good hit. And they continue this time from the outside. Deacons not playing dead though. Fabia Graves with the kill. They were tasting victory and went on to win the second 25-18. Jumping on over to the third set. If Deacons wins this one, it's all over for Warrens. Not a good start for them. Setting up Julia Lewis for the kill now, just long. Warrens falling apart at a crucial stage. Absolutely no communication there. Graves with the serve, that's perfection. But here's Warrens with a response. Check this out from Deacons now. Sweet from Deanne Smith. And with this point, Deacons women inch the closest they can to becoming the double crown champions. And with 2 games in hand, Deacons only need to win a single set to take the league title. And Coach Elwin Oxley said they made plans from very early, focusing on winning the competition.
We held a meeting and we spoke to them and we told them, well, we have too much ability in this club for this to be happening and so often. So, I think they adhered to what we said. Practice and everything was on par. The girls were on time. They worked really, really hard. Myself and Kapepi, we worked them really, really hard. I mean, they really felt it, but we told them in the long run it will pay off, and it did.
The coach also remarked on the team's tremendous run.
The undefeated streak is not a surprise. I would say the same thing I said just now. The way the girls played throughout the knockout coming into the league, me and Kapepi, we are not surprised that, they're at this stage unbeaten.
Deacons can only be caught by Rockets, and that's if Rockets win both of their remaining games and Deacons lose both of theirs 3 straight. In other games last night, Club United won their first match of the season, defeating RBC Carlton 25-20, 25-17, 25-21. And Rockets beat Chargers 25-18, 25-16, 12-25, and 25-20. Now in the lone men's game, Progressive beat the Juniors 25-20, 25-21, and 25-17. The first one-day international between West Indies women and England's women was washed out today after just 3 overs. Playing at Queen's Park Oval in Trinidad and Tobago, the start was delayed until 2 p.m. with a reduction of 23 overs per side. But after the third over, a heavy shower put paid to any chance of a restart. The second ODI is on Friday. Long-standing general manager of the Garfield Sobers Gymnasium, Ken Mason, has been removed from that position. The announcement came from Minister of Culture, Sports and Youth Stephen Lashley, who said the termination forms part of a major management restructuring exercise. Now, according to Minister Lashley, the move is mainly related to the fact that the gymnasium has been failing to meet financial targets in recent years. He said a major retooling and reshaping exercise has now been set in motion to reposition the gymnasium.
A critical part of that process requires a relook at the management structure at the gymnasium, and a decision has been made that the current general manager will of course part company with the gymnasium to make way for the board to very systematically look at the restructuring of the management of the gymnasium.
Well, Minister Lashley said other changes are set to follow and that the board will be seeking to recruit a CEO, which will include all of the duties of the previous position of general manager. Barbados dominated the Smoke in Barrels Best of Both Worlds 2-day shooting competition held over the weekend at the Barbados Rifle and Pistol Club and also at the Barbados Rifle Association. Competing against a contingent from Trinidad and Tobago and St. Lucia, the Bajans were on target in almost all the categories, with Rodney Clark claiming the top spot as the ultimate shooter. Competitors were challenged in 2 disciplines. On day 1, there was a service pistol with over 40 entrants, including local law enforcement. Some of the winners included Barry Crawford in the marksman class, Richard Durant in the sharpshooters, Kirk Marshall in the expert section, and Jeremy Winston of Trinidad and Tobago in the master class. Now, day 2 saw shooters complete 9 courses in the International Practical Shooting Style event, which challenges an individual to hit targets while running. Notable performances came from 15-year-old Jeremy Winston of TNT, Rodney Clark, Kevin Grant, and Ryan Best of Barbados. All-Stars and Eastern Light Cavaliers have started on winning notes in the Rosita Brown 15-15 softball tournament. At the tournament opening at Orange Hill, All-Stars picked up an easy win over the Barbados Defence Force, beating them by 10 wickets. Cavs then registered a 9-wicket win victory over Hamilton Lashley Foundation girls team. 6 teams are competing in the women's section, while 20 men's teams are vying for the Joe Connell Memorial 2020 softball title. Now, earlier in the day, Hollywood beat Queen's Park Masters by 4 wickets, while Orange Hill Cavs topped the Has-Beens by 10 wickets. Technical coordinator Rodney Simpson says they are aiming not only to revive softball cricket, but also community spirit.
I always feel that when sports is taken away from the community, then you always find idle hands. The idle hands always cause trouble. I think when softball cricket also was played in Barbados, I think that Barbados cricket was very, very strong. I think we're going to get back to what will make our cricket. And I think that this step that the foundation coming to Mr. Lashley have made, both in women and both in men, is a step forward to develop Barbados cricket.